I'm back for the next day of Bookmas, where I'm going to show you my physical art collection for 2024. So a lot of these I got mostly from ALA. I only have two from ALA that are still in 2024, and most I got from Comic-Con and Y'all Fest. So I'm not going to do any rhyme or reason to this. I'm just going to kind of pull them off my shelf. I'm also trying to make a database from all my books, so that's what I'm also doing today. So the video might take a little bit longer, and then at the end I'll give you guys a total of all the arcs I have for 2024 that are physically in my collection as of December 2023. First one is Otherworldly by F.T. Lukens. I got this from Y'all Fest, and it is next or their next standalone novel, but I really liked all of his books. So I also got a late arc of the Broken Hearts Club, but I'm gonna put it in my art collection because I did get it for free. And it's like a contemporary book, but it did already come out, but this was one that the source was giving away. I also got Heart Still Beating by Brooke Archer, which gave me The Last of Us vibes. So yeah, and this comes out in April. All of these books from ALA got a bit beat up. I mean, from Y'all Fest got a bit beat up. Also, I have The Bad Ones by Melissa Alpert, which is a horror, which I traded, which I'm really excited for. So this one is one that I'm very excited for and want to read it soon. And the next one I have is The Invocators by Crystal Southern, which is a witchy novel. So I'm really excited. This is the same one that wrote House of Hollow, which I haven't read. So, but this comes out in January. So yeah, that is my first stack. Now we're going to do my next stack. The next little stack of books I have are also from Y'all Fest. One is The Encanto's Daughter by Miss Melissa De La Cruz, and this comes out in March. I haven't read anything by Melissa De La Cruz that I really loved, but I'm hoping this will be a bit different. I also have an arc of One Last Breath by Ginny Meyer-Sane, and I liked her first book, and then I DNF'd her second book, but I'm willing to give her a second shot. She does mystery thrillers with a bit of like a magic twist. This Cursed Light by Emily Theed is a sequel that I got at Y'all Fest because I bought This Vicious Grace, but this comes out in December if it didn't get moved. This book got moved a bit date-wise. I also have These Daily Prophecies by Andrea Tang, which is a really short book, so I'm excited to dive into this one. I also got Rules for Rule Breaking by Talia Tucker. And I think this is a road trip story, which is good because that sometimes props up as a prompt for various readathons. And I also have Somewhere in the Deep by Tavi Bourbon, which comes out in January. And this is the same author that wrote Monsters Born and Made, and it's South Asian inspired. So I'm really excited for this one as well. And thank you so much for Carrie for gifting me this at Y'all Fest. It was very, very nice of you. Alright, and now I'm going to show you the other books that I got. The few last final from Y'all Fest. So let's do that next. The last little stack that I got from Y'all Fest, and these books are probably the worst in the burst shape just because they got a bit wet, is The One That Got Away by Trish Lundy, which is like a murder mystery. Sound the Gong by June He, which is the sequel or companion book to Strike Zitner. Song of the Sixth Realm, which is the same author that wrote the T series, which I love these covers, so I'm really happy I got this one. And also Just Say Yes by Goldie Molosky. So those are all the books I got from Y'all Fest. That completes my physical YA art collection for that con. Now let me show you all the arcs that are from 2024 that I got from ALA and from New York City Comic Con. I'm just going to show you guys the books. I'm not going to talk that long about summaries because that will be in future videos on my channel. But I also have To Gaze Upon Wicked Gods, which I love this cover. Like, such a pretty cover. Where the Dark Stands Still by A.B. Pornak. A Drop of Venom by Sanji Patel. Black Shelled Maiden by Willow Smith. Tender Beast by LaSalle Samberry. That is my next stack. So now we're going to move on to the other books I picked up at Y'all Fest, Comic-Con, and ALA. Alright, I'm going to quickly go through these last books, and then I'm going to show you guys my bookshelf, which is going to have my top 12 2024 physical arcs that I'm going to make a bullet journal spread about. So I will show you guys all the books, and then I'll show you guys the shelf, and then we will go from there. So Snow Globe, which is a futuristic apocalyptic novel. You Again, which technically is already out, but it is a romance, and it's very, very fall themed. Tempest of the Tea by Hafsah Faizal, which is definitely going to go on that shelf. I could almost guarantee it. With a Little Luck by Marissa Meyer, which is definitely going to go on that shelf. And then we have Where Sleeping Girls Lie by Farah Abba-Amina. That's like a thriller. Warm Hands of Ghosts by Catherine Arden. Afterworld by Debbie Oreski, King of Dead Things, Fate Inked in Blood, which is a fantasy romance, The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett, which is a new book from this author. And then we have The Frame Up by Gwen DeBon. We have Projections by S.E. Porter. We have Prom Chanted by Morgan Matson. We have Crown of Starlight by Kat Corcoran. We also have Once a Queen by Sarah Arthur. We have The Once and Future Fling by Lee Hensley. We have Interesting Facts About Space by Emily Austin. Compass and Blade by Rachel Greenlaw. The No Girlfriend Row by Catherine Reindell. The Kindling by Tracy Chi. The Wingfarers by On the Edge of Darkness by Andrea Pearson. This is a middle grade book that I'm really excited for. Infinity Alchemist by Kaysen Callender. And also The Prospects by Kit Hoffman. So now I'm going to go make sure I didn't leave any behind. And then I'm going to go make my shelf, and then I'm going to show that to you. And that will wrap up this video, and eventually you guys will see my bullet journal spread. So I'm going to go get my shelf together, and then I'll show you guys that clip. Be my first priority shelf, and those are my two arcs that don't really have backgrounds. And then this is going to be my second priority arc shelf. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing. Let me know in the comments what are 2 books you would like to see me do in a reading vlog in early 2024, and I will definitely do it for you all. Bye, friends.